couple of Hawaiians. G.Bryan, sick in the world, coming in here. Meanwhile, Sakura a little further down in 15 and really waiting to show us her best this year. We'll revisit that story of surfers that would have known a fair bit about each other from younger days in the jersey. Here's a good-looking wave, but not a great finish. Meanwhile, this is G.Bryan. Into it herself. And you see displacing water, even with a set-up check turn. She's throwing buckets of spray. Here's a nice cooperative cupped-out lip section. So a combo of 3 turns, and crucially, she did get that finish.
A little timid the first few heats throughout this last few events, and this is a nice power snap right there for Gabby, and just zigzagging, trying to identify this wave and generate speed and finish it off strong right there. That's a bonus section that we haven't seen it happen so much. This is the first setup, and right here she's just trying to keep that board flat and making sure the board's moving forward for this section. Times it perfectly, gets it up in vertical, and probably pretty happy to finish that one off. It's a nice way to start the heat. Her boards look good, her surfing looks good, and she's in very good tune. Yeah,
decision making seems like that's improved as well. Here's a really nice looking left. That's a great turn for Sakura, and again whips that one around. So on the backhand and the steeper section that was out the back, that one goes into that deeper gutter.
What a dream wave right there. Beautiful first turn. Kind of projecting and waiting for this section here to push it a little bit harder. From this angle here, it gets a bit tricky for us to see the amplitude and how much she pushed that water. She pushed that board in the second one, but we're going to see it better here. We're going to slow things down. She bottom turns and then pushes that back turn right on the money. You can see the back of her foot. Her back foot is on the tippy toes. That's how much she was pushing that and applying pressure into the perfect place and just finesse it, like more energy, and into another one.
Yeah, straight into a right-hander here. A little softer. She'll wrap one back into the pocket. This is a section that offers her a chance to carve on that rail and spend a bit of time, and then up to the lip. So
look how one wave can change everything. Beautiful left, and then comes back into this right without priority with a beautiful double-up finish right there. Gets up in vertical. It's good.
Just looks so comfortable right now. Speaking of which, someone else is really finding their feet and their form on tour. Look at this kind of surfing from Bryan. That board's so incisive. She belted that. This is an important exchange that went down.
Yeah,
Jesse.
That's definitely an important exchange. It just that way from Bettylou going a little bit too flat. Maybe she's gonna get an extra section there. Yeah, not much got done.
Gonna see a paddle here from Sakura under priority. Why not? Nice vert though. She goes up the noon at 12 o'clock. Let's get another look at Sakura here.
Yeah, first nice setup turn, and then the wave gets steeper, closes out. She gets up in vertical. Surfed well. Looks like Gabby up and riding.
Hello, Bryan. She's got herself a nice looking right-hander here. First section is a bit slopey, and she has to wait now. This will need to be a big turn, and it absolutely is. Exactly, this goes numbers-wise right now. She would have loved a bit more outside.
I know, like it needed more of that coping, but right here, finish it off strong. You can see her face, her head kind of looking backwards, just showing how much attention she was actually given to that back foot, that she was pushing it right there. She's going to start to push that back foot, and you see her head like looking back at it.
She's swinging the arms. She is up and riding here. We're counting down. And the first wrap's really nice. It's cruisy. It's got a lot of flow. Didn't quite have the bites that you need for a high five, did it?
Maybe the closeout, but as you see her right here, she gets that first wrap and really brings it around. But the last bit of it was a bit sticky. I think there was more. I think this is the turn that if the score is going to get there, it's all because of this. Beautiful wrap, and then she gets a little bit late into the next section. She likes it. Obviously, you have to like it. You have to believe it's going to be the score. And I'm sure that first...
Under 5.73. Heartbreak for Bettylou Sakura Johnson and her camp elation.